MidwestMixtapes.com. They can get you on DJ conference calls, blogs, and email blasts. MidwestMixtapes.com. They work with several magazines, college radio campaigns, and street teams in multiple cities.
It's Street Anthems, bitch. Hey, come on. Music certified by the streets.
This your man DJ Will Money. Catch my mix show Street Anthems live right here on this station. I'm playing the hottest hip-hop and R&B music. I'm also showing love to all the independent artists with the Indie Spotlight segment. So tune in to your favorite station right here. Let's get it.
Hey, yo.
Street Anthems live mix show.
Yeah, keep it locked.
Get live with DJ Will Money.
It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio.
Let's get to it, family, shall we?
K100
What up,
Radio,
though?
hip hop and R&B.
What's good? You know the drill.
K100, you bastards.
K100 Radio. I am your host, Blizzard. Thanks for listening. Listen. I really just, what's happening? Thanks for listening to the show. I really love this particular side of what we do here at K100 Radio. This is called a direct line interview. Welcome if you never heard of it. If it's the first time you ever came across one of our interview segments over here at K100 Radio, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Shout out to the people that's checking us out live right now, watching us on our Instagram live feed, also on our YouTube stream. If you are watching this after the fact on our YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you're listening to this on our Spotify podcast, please follow and share. I appreciate it again. Thank you very much. Shout out to the people online, Kangaroo 809. A couple people over here checking on the Facebook live feed. So this is another one of our direct line interviews. And what we do for this particular segment is we chop it up with our special guests. We do half hour each guest. We chop it up most of the time because of our platform. It is independent artists that we do talk to. So today we're gonna keep standard stat quo over here. We've got two direct line interviews, and we're gonna chop it up with two pretty dope artists. All right. The first artist that we're gonna chop it up with is Do. All right. You see him over on the screen if you're watching us over there on the Facebook Live or the YouTube channel. All right. All my people listening in. Thank you for listening. If you're listening to our mobile app or TuneIn Radio or Apple Radio, thank you very much. If you just can't watch the live streams, but all you can do is listen, we still appreciate every stream, every listen, every share. All right. And so what we do in our direct line interviews, we just have a direct conversation. That's why we call them direct line interviews. It's a straight up direct conversation with our guest artists. We play their music. If they have provided us with a video, we show it on our YouTube stream and also on the Facebook live stream. Unfortunately, we can't do that on the Instagram. And of course, if you're listening, riding around, listening to us Bluetooth and us up on our app or on TuneIn Radio, or however like that, you'll hear the song. But for the visual effect, of course, only our YouTube channel and our Facebook live feed actually gets to see the actual video, but we do allow you guys to hear it on the other platforms. You dig? So listen, I just want to welcome everybody to the show and welcome everybody to this broadcast. Like I said, we built this platform for independent artists, so a lot of our interviews are independent artists. However, we have chopped it up with all kinds of people, from porn stars to politicians on K100 Radio. Just go back and look at our archive, you dig? But you're going to find mostly independent artists because that is the fundamental part of our grind. All right, so let's get into it, shall we?
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
So listen, all right.
K100, you bastards.
Now this artist actually has already been on our Ill or Kill platform and got the ill for one of his songs already. I'm gonna welcome to the line right now the homie Do. Hey yo, Do, what's good, fam? What up? Oh, hold on a second. Let me turn his mic on. That's on me. There he is. Hey, Do, I got you now, fam. Hello?
All right, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? Welcome to the broadcast, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just let you introduce yourself to our people, man. First of all, tell them who you are, tell them where you're from, where you're representing, and we're gonna dive right into this interview, fam. Go ahead, you got the floor. Tell the people what's up.
All right, man. First of all, my name is Do, and it is an acronym that stands for Driven Only Under God's Hands. I'm originally from Paducah, Kentucky, but now I'm repping Nashville, Tennessee. Man, and I'm just blessed to be here, man. Just want to get on here and share some good music, man, and push my line.
That's what's up, man. Well, welcome to the broadcast. Like I said, play my background music, man. And so one of the main things that we like to do over here on the direct line interviews is we kind of like to dwell outside of the music. Of course, we're going to play the songs. Like I already told the people, you've already been on this broadcast. You made it past our Ill or Kill segment, which is, of course, not easy to do, but you did because you got a pretty nice record that we're going to be checking out here in a minute for the first time on our direct line interview. But actually, you've got a song in rotation already. You know what I'm saying? So the no more the no more free sauce song. We know you already got that in rotation over there already. You dig? So hold on a second. They're saying they can't hear you. Hold on. They're saying they can't hear you, though. Hold on a second. Let me see. Can y'all hear him now? Y'all should be able to hear him now. Might be a couple of seconds behind. But over there, Kangaroo 809. Let me know if y'all can. I can hear you, but I just want to make sure the people over there on the live stream can hear you. If they can hear me, they should be able to hear you. Okay. All right, you guys let me know if you can hear him now. You should be able to hear him.
Okay.
All right. So listen, what I want to make sure that I reiterate to everybody is like the songs that you have that made it past our Ill or Kill segment. That song right there is dope, and I'm looking forward to playing that for people who may or may not have heard it yet on our broadcast in rotation. So we're gonna highlight it and kind of dive into it a little bit more over here on the interview. But the main part is, for this particular segment, we like to go beyond the music and literally just talk to you, chop it up with you, and kind of get a more of a perspective on your grind. So first and foremost, how long have you been an artist? Where are you at in your grind? You got like one single out, a whole album out? Where are you at right now with your grind as an artist?
Oh, man, I started, I say I put out my first official project back in 2011. It was Daily Bread, but I've been doing music, way before that. I was actually doing production first. I had produced for a couple of, local artists around here in Nashville. And, man, I couldn't, stay away from writing. I was always an artist, but I just like making beats. But I ended up, just putting out my own music. So it's just been on from there, man.
Oh, okay. So I was trying to fix the audio. Some people saying on Instagram that they couldn't hear you, but they can hear me, which is weird. But I'm trying to fix it as we go. I'll figure it out in a second. But I think the main thing that I want to take away from what you just said is the fact that you were started out as a producer. Now, let me ask you this: these tracks that we're getting ready to hear, are these your tracks or are these tracks that you work with another producer on?
No, this is my homie, my dog, my ace, Chris King from out of Columbia, Tennessee.
Okay.
Actually, he's produced for Bryson Tiller. He did the Rambo record with him and 6 Cent. Also out of Nashville, he's worked with D.O.U.G.H, Forte Boy. He was recently on Young Dolph's album. So yeah, that's my guy.
He's nice. I know the No More Free Sauce joint that I'm getting ready to play in a little bit. We're gonna lead off with that one, and we got another one called Out the Way, featuring Kenny Quotes that we're gonna dive into. So that transition, what made you want to go ahead and jump behind the mic? Because a lot of times we see that often with producers who start out and then they just can't help themselves. They just gotta be like, I feel like I can feel the best on my beats. So it's like, what pushed you to actually get behind the mic since you said you started out producing first? What made you want to go ahead and start flowing?
Man, just I've always rapped, but I never had that confidence, until, I let a couple of other people hear my songs and they be like, oh, what are you doing? Like, you need to be rapping too. So, I just said, forget it. I just, put out my own music and see what I can do with it. So that's kind of where it started. I've always been trying to put songs together, make beats, but at the same time, I never had the patience enough to finish a beat because I was writing to it already. So that's where it all came from.
Problems of the multi-talented. All right, we got it. They hear you now. I fixed what it was over there on Instagram. It was just a little plug that was loose a little bit, but everybody else has heard you. But there was people on Instagram was the only ones who missing some of the first part. If you missed any parts of this interview, the first 1 or 2 minutes, jump over there on our YouTube channel. You'll be able to hear everything. Also, our Spotify podcast. Please make sure you follow and subscribe. All right, so we now on the line right now with the homie D.O.U.G.H, man, and we're doing a direct line interview with him. So Now you in Memphis. Say you started in Kentucky, right? Went to Memphis, right?
Yeah, I'm in Kentucky. I'm in Nashville.
Nashville. Sorry, Nashville. Nashville, Memphis. Those are really the only two cities that I personally visited. You know, as far as the grind, I've been to events in both cities, music events. Both are different, but both have a pretty rich musical kind of sort of culture, right? You know, Memphis, personally, this is in my opinion, y'all don't jump down on me. Memphis a little more hood, a little more ratchet. Nashville has a lot of Nashville has a lot of like professional industry kind of sort of type events that I've been to because they have like a large quote unquote country music or kind of that kind of music scene there. So a lot of the actual professional industry is there, but there's also a large hip hop scene. So tell me about the grind over in Nashville. What is that like being an independent artist in that particular city?
Man, Nashville, I say, like, has some of the dopest artists, like, in the world to me. Like, everybody comes with it. And a lot of people, you know, always ask, like, what's Nashville's sound? And, you know, I never say, like, we have a particular sound, but I would say that our music is just quality. Like, everybody is, you know, up to par. And, you know, we got the best studios here because of, you know, country music, and a lot of people come through here that you might not have thought came through here. Like Jeezy, when he was Lil J, actually recorded his first album here. Bone Thugs and Harmony used to record here a lot.
Right.
So it's a lot of people that come through here, but it's not like the big mecca that Atlanta is, or you know, maybe Memphis. It's just, you know, we got our homegrown artists and we do everything here.
Right. And, you know, I would argue from a music industry standpoint that Nashville is bigger than Memphis. It's just that from a rap hip hop standpoint, Memphis is bigger than Nashville because we've had, of course, more black people, more hood. You know what I'm saying? So the artists that have came out of Tennessee generally are probably going to mostly be from that area. But I just feel like since I've visited both cities more than once and rode through there on some music stuff and some other stuff, just kind of that's how I feel about the demographic. But you mentioned that it's not as quote unquote the mecca that Atlanta is, but and I agree right now. Atlanta is what it is. It's Atlanta. That's where we're broadcasting live from. That's what K100 Radio was based at. But your grind, how do you feel like your grind as an artist can be transferred to other cities outside of the internet? Because the internet is the easy way out. Artists always tell me that. But there's other ways to reach people, even though we know the internet is the most convenient, it's the most cost effective. What other ways have you figured out to kind of spread your name outside of Nashville as an artist? Don't say the internet.
Oh man, you gotta get out and network, man. That's like number one. Like you might see somebody that you think is not a quote unquote quality artist, but they have all these plays because they done went outside the city and made connections. Like, I mean, if you think about Nashville, it's really in the center of everything. You got Memphis is 2 hours away. Atlanta's like 3 hours, maybe 2.5, 3 hours away. Louisville, Kentucky is like 2 hours away. If you want to go past that, Cincinnati is like 2 or 3 hours. So it's all about getting out and networking. And those are like some of the main places that I kind of get out and stomp the ground. Louisville, Memphis, Atlanta, and places on and on. But that's like key to me is getting out and networking and figure out, you know, who's doing what in this city and how you can link and put something together.
So have you in your travels as an independent artist, have you ever went to another city, maybe did a show, met an artist that night at a show, maybe they rocked the stage, maybe they came up to you after you rocked the stage, or however that networking came, and then went back into the lab and created a song with someone that you didn't know before you went to that event? Has that happened to you yet, and did it come out dope?
Nah, that hasn't happened with me personally, but I have like traded shows with other artists from different cities. Like, for instance, my homies, Paid in America, Jay Good and Jay Coop down in Atlanta. I brought them back up here to Nashville for a show. I got people in Louisville that I traded shows with. Memphis, same thing. Actually, I kind of take it back. I have created, with my homie Virgos that's out of Memphis, but he ended up moving to Nashville. So if that counts, then
I guess it kind of sort of counts.
I guess I have done that.
If you cooked up with him before he got there, kind of counts though. We'll go ahead and count that as one. You know what I'm saying? We'll count that as one. All right, this is K100 Radio. I'm your host, Blizzum.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
True that.
K100, you bastards.
We gotta make sure that we get the music in. You know what I'm saying? So we're about halfway through here, and I want to make sure that we play some music now. We've got 2 songs, so we're gonna play a song, dissect that song, talk a little bit more, play another song, dissect that song, talk a little bit more. This is a direct line interview on K100 Radio. Our guest is Do. All right? Representing Nashville right now, man. Representing Nashville, man. Shout out to Tennessee in the building. Shout out to all our people that we know up there in Tennessee. Our Memphis people that we've been affiliated with. We won an award at the SCM Awards up there for our direct line interviews and K100 Radio. So, just shout out to the people up there that we've networked with in the past up there in Memphis and other places, and especially Nashville, though. Good people up there, real grinders. All right, so listen, though. I'm going to go ahead and just cut to the chase. We finna get ready to drop this No More Free Sauce. All right? And that's just where I'm at with it. You ready?
All right.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. So first of all, like I said, I want to reiterate. It's really dope to me as the program director and founder of K100 Radio when we meet artists and they come through our broadcast and they meet us on Ill or Kill, and then they end up here. And let me tell you why that's dope, though. And I got to salute you on that. All right? I'm going to give you a round of applause for that. Because here's the thing. And I tell people all the time. We show love to people all the time. We built this broadcast for independent artists. So artists, a lot of people know about Ill or Kill. You found out about Ill or Kill. You came through. You had a really dope song, No More Free Sauce. I'm finna let you introduce the song in a minute, but I got to tell people the story. All right? A lot of people like this record over there. It's already in rotation over here at K100 Radio. Already. We're already playing it. But the brother double back. Boom, 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 come back. Let me check out what else these guys offer. Came back, saw that we also do live interviews and came back and hit us up about a live interview. Followed the protocol, and now we're here now. Now, what's dope about that to anybody that may be listening to this interview and just to Do? Because a lot of artists feel like, well, if they got a song in rotation, that's good enough. You know what I'm saying? That's all they need to do. You know what I'm saying? But no, you double back, came back, checked out everything else that we have to offer, and now you're here again. And so we definitely want to make sure that we highlight you and show you some of the love and just give you a really dope shout out on being an artist who gets it and grinds and really understands. Now let's jump into this record, all right? This is called No More Free Sauce. I want you to break this down. Tell us about it, what we getting ready to jump into, and then we just going to run it and hit play, bro. What we finna get into? Tell us about No More Free Sauce.
Man, No More Free Sauce off top is produced by my homie Chris King. Man, and the song, actually, the idea came from a concept with my dad. I got ready to do, one of my first, big-time paid shows, and they were asking me, what's your price? And my dad was like, hey, get what you worth. So,
right.
So No More Free Sauce comes from I'm not going to give you my sauce for free no more. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's where the concept of the song came from.
Mm-hmm. Essentially know your worth. Now, how did that feel before I hit play? How did that feel when somebody just felt like you were that dope? I remember the first time someone paid me as an artist, as a producer, and as just a platform with K100 Radio, all that stuff. I remember those instances because at first you're kind of nervous, like, am I that good? But then somebody says, here, I want to give you money for this. How did that feel when it first went down?
Oh, man. I feel blessed. I kind of had one of them moments you here now. You kind of made it a little bit.
Yeah.
Ain't no more, ain't no begging people to come to your shows right. Somebody actually came to you and, want to put some money in your pocket. So
yeah. At that point, it is absolutely no more free sauce. This is K100 Radio. I'm your host, Blizzum. This is D.O.U.G.H. Let's check this song out, man. We got more music, so pause. Don't pump your brakes. Don't go nowhere after the song. All right? This is No More Free Sauce. This is D.O.U.G.H. This is K100 Radio. Let's check this out, fam.
K100, you bastards.
Really getting paid just for being myself. Now they on the wave, they keep ringing myself. But pay me like you weigh me, I might bring in the scale. Cause I need all that, that's word to Keenan and Kel. Give me me, gotta give me me. If you paying cash, you the real MVP. I keep working on staff, please respect this in the T. I could put you on blast, trying to steal this energy. Your attention's so weak, since standing on both feet. I told them my time is precious, they acting like Monique. I'ma think about design for that check like I'm Tinker. Ain't no getting over on me even if you use your blinker. Made something out of nothing, let me testify. All that internet thugging gotta get rectified. I be the one frontin' if I just let you slide. Y'all really be bugging, I keep some pesticide. Get your money, stack it up and mind your business. Time is money, gotta watch it how you spend it. If I go the price to you, please don't get offended. Done with paying back dues, now I need them back with interest. No more free sauce, dripping while whipping. Don't let me catch you dipping, yeah. No more free sauce, dripping while whipping. Don't let me catch you dipping, yeah. No more. Once you take a loss, I swear it never be the same. Try to use the pen for band-aids, but they never ease the pain. So it ain't my fault if you start to see a change. Back to dripping sauce, I know this bound to leave a stain. A lot of people claim that they made themselves. Getting free game, but they play themselves. Why would you even risk it? You know that cycle vicious. Play your position to take a L like you Bishop. Put myself in check and then I ran it up. Taking all bets and then I add it up. All we want's respect, we ain't demanding much. But once we start to flex, you can't stand with us. Made something out of nothing, let me testify. All that internet thugging gotta get rectified. I be the one frontin' if I just let you slide. Y'all really be bugging, I keep some pesticides. Get your money, stack it up and mind your business. Time is money, gotta watch it how you spend it. If I go the price to you, please don't get offended. Done with paying back dues, now I need them back with interest. No more free sauce, dripping while whipping. Don't let me catch you dipping, yeah. No more free sauce, dripping while whipping. Don't let me catch you dipping, yeah. No more.
It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio. You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and
That was
R&B.
dope, man. No more free sauce. I like that joint, man. Shout out to D.O.U.G.H, man. That one right there, like I said, that one already has passed the ear test of complete strangers on our music review show, Ill or Kill. That airs Wednesdays, 8 to 10 p.m. I didn't do it this week because I was actually tied up, so I couldn't do it this past yesterday. But generally, it comes on Wednesdays, 8 to 10 p.m. Check out Ill or Kill. If you was watching our live stream, pretty sure you've seen that promo slide by your screen. Make sure you tune in for that, man, and show these independent artists some love and give them some honest feedback. So, yo, D.O.U.G.H. Hey, D.O.U.G.H.
Yes, sir.
I like that joint, man. I still rock that joint, man. I still like when it comes on when I'm riding and I'm just listening. I'm tuning in to K100 Radio. All right, and that joint comes on. I'm like, yeah, that was a nice addition to the rotation. So listen, man, what right now? Like, you've got these songs. How far are you along with like a full album or a project? You got some music, like a full album out that's on the streaming services. How are you putting your music out there, and where's the project at?
Okay, these two particular songs are singles off of EP that I have that's dropping the 30th of this month, called Half a Dozen, and it's all produced by Chris King. And you can find these singles on Spotify, iTunes, all the streaming services.
All right.
But basically, this is a project I've been working on for a while. I had a show that I was doing called Donuts with D.O.U.G.H, and I just kind of put the whole concept together, like, let's give them half a dozen. But the whole project is about basically early risers, people that get up and grind, go get it every day. Because my dad, when he was going to college, he worked himself through college at a local bakery. And I remember going to the bakery with him, at night, prepping donuts and stuff like that. So, I just wanted to give people something to motivate them to get up in the morning, because, when you're doing baking, you get up before everybody else in the world, because you giving, providing food for people that wake up in the morning. So you got to be up before everybody else. So
right.
I just attribute that to the grind.
Time to make the donuts, though. Time to make the donuts. You remember that commercial?
Yes, sir.
You remember that commercial? Anybody? I'm showing my age right now. The fact that I actually know what that commercial. It's time to make the donuts. Listen, the whole story that you just gave me behind you grew up, your daddy was a baker, your name is D.O.U.G.H. The EP is half a dozen. It's about motivation for people getting up early, because when you're in a bakery, listen, the whole shit is. I like the whole concept. I don't know how you're gonna do your album cover. I have no idea, but you just gotta incorporate it and make that all match together, bro. I don't know how you wanna make it work, but your artist name is D.O.U.G.H. The EP is half a dozen. You're talking about early risers. It's like I don't know how you're gonna do it. What's the cover art? You already got that done yet? I gotta see it.
Yes, sir. Sir. It's basically it's a donut shop with donuts like falling from the sky. So yeah. I figured it. See, I knew that before you even saw it. Just listening to the story. All right, we got one more song. I got another interview after you, so I got to make sure we get to this other song. And we got Von T coming up next. Tell me about this joint called Out the Way featuring Kenny Quotes. Tell me about this one, fam. We're going to ride this one, and then we're going to let you take us out of here and give you shout outs and all your information. But I want to hear this last song. Tell me about Out the Way featuring Kenny Quotes. Man, Out the Way is just basically telling basically white America that black people just want the same thing they want. We want to get money and stay out the way. Like, we ain't here to bother y'all or steal your money or anything like that. We just want to take care of our children, go to the grocery store, buy food, come back to the house and chill. We out the way.
Yeah. We just want to. We want to live. We want to live. We want to live the same way you live, without worrying about having to be murdered by police and a bunch of other bullshit. You can say it. It's okay. We get it. Like we I ain't gonna stay out there. Listen, you know what though? I ain't gonna stay out that way. I'm gonna be in your fucking way, because I got shit going on. We made me at the same place. Fuck that. I ain't gotta stay out your way. Why? I shouldn't have to stay out your goddamn way. But anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Anyway though, that's how I feel about it. But we're gonna play this joint called Out the Way featuring Kenny Quotes, because D.O.U.G.H. just said, listen, I want to get money and stay out y'all niggas' way. All right, and stay out y'all white folks' way. Stay out of everybody's way, and I'm gonna be at the donut shop cooking up half a dozen, and that's how it's gonna go down. This is K100 Radio. I'm your host, Blizzum. This is D.O.U.G.H. Name of this joint is called Out the Way featuring Kenny Quotes. Let's check this joint out.
And
we'll be right back after this.
K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
Let's go, fam.
K100, you bastards.
Trying to function and put on for my youngins. Need blessings in abundance and real ones in circumference. See me on the ship, the ownership. I'm talking about own the house and own the whip. Yeah, black man and power's on the wrist. It's a cap with the bone to pick. Just a young player trying to have some things. Ain't trying to bring shame to my daddy name. Just came for the bag like back you claim. You know the price go up when your status change. Now, who's afraid of Freddy? Richard killers all around me. You will probably kill me dead before I make it to the county. Price on my head, yeah, tell me what's the bounty. Tell me what's the bounty, I can't breathe. Kinda hyperventilate. Maybe I'm just in the way. Piece of processing to getting disappointed in the face. When we say NAACP, I'm a junior in a ray. I don't mean no harm. It's a Glock in the glove box. Please don't be alarmed. Got the right to carry and the right to bear arms. But y'all be acting scary when the power's in your palm. Like, I can see him coming from a mile away. I can't let these dummies take my smile away. They gon' say I'm acting funny. I'm just out the way. Somewhere stacking money, staying out the way. Knock on my door. What you come here for?
seen the horror movies, and we know how that story goes. Daddy denied his son like that little ugly baby ain't mine. Ain't even take me to the Maury show, but still I grow from what I know, what I seen, the seeds I sowed. I reap tenfold and 10 times more. Blow drove behind 10 windows with a half smoke blunt and my lights was revoked. Whoa, I don't wanna be a letdown, have a meltdown, never see me sweat even when they cut the heat up. It's a cold world, icebox where my heart at. A bougie alcoholic, I put liquor in a teacup and drink with my pinky up. Like what is we doing? It's a long road for the goals I'm pursuing, but as long as I progress, then I know this process wasn't for nothing. I need it all and no less. Oh yes, I'm so blessed I gotta testify. And it's ripped to the ones who try to test the guy. Your girl threw it to me, but ain't catch my eye. Cause if you had her, I know she could never match my fly. See all my sons kings, one day they gon' have a prince. My 2 daughters queens and never nobody's bitch. We ballin' every season, I'm trying to get roddy rich. So them generational curses get broken before I dip. Hey, I can see him coming from a mile away. I can't let these dummies take my smile away. They gon' say I'm acting funny, I'm just out the way. Somewhere stacking money, staying out the way. Knock on my door, what you come here for? Hope you came in peace, you don't want that boy. Knock on my door, what you come here for? Hope you came in peace, you don't want that boy. Money ball, yeah. Hit the bank shot with the money for, yeah. Money ball, yeah. Hit the bank shot with the money for, yeah. Money ball, yeah. Hit the bank shot with the money for, yeah. Hit the bank shot with the money for, yeah. Hit the bank shot with the money for, yeah. I can see him coming from a mile away. I can't let these dummies take my smile away. It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio.
Oh man, I don't even know.
100 Radio, hip hop and
I don't know though.
R&B.
I don't know, my friend. I don't know. That one right there might be trumping that no free sauce. I don't know.
Hey,
y'all was spitting on that one, fam. That I don't know. I don't think I like that one better. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Both of them are dope. It
don't matter, bro, as long as you like one of them. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Both of them are dope. I don't know. You need to go ahead and bring that one to Ill or Kill. You got to wait 60 days because no more free sauces in rotation. After 60 days from the last time you submitted that, bring that one back over there. I'm pretty sure the people going to ill that. So come back over there on Ill or Kill with that one so we can throw that in rotation. That one is dope, though. But right now, we still jamming that No More Free Sauce because that's the one you sent, and I know that's a single, so we still going to jam that. But I like that joint. The feature was also dope, too. Both of you guys came through with the rapid flow spitting that joint, man. So listen, before we get ready to get up out of here, I want you to give out any shout-outs and, of course, tell people how they can get the half a dozen coming up here soon. Go ahead, fam. You got it.
Oh, man. First of all, I want to shout out my wife. I don't know if she's listening, but she was present when I was on Ill or Kill. So I would have shout her out. And shout out my kids. Man, shout out Chris King that worked with me on this project. Shout out my engineer, Brian or Doug, for, just always just working with me, man. And, man, everybody that's in my higher ground squad from man, I can't even think of Tino, B Stokes, Z Smith. Man, I know J Bud, Chris King, Tyler. I know I'm missing some people, but man, we'll just go with that.
All right.
They know who they are. They know. Charge it to my heart.
That's what it is, man. You know how it is, man. Make sure you check out that project when it dropped, man. Half a dozen. I'm looking forward to hearing that. The 2 songs that we've heard. If you listen to this interview and you heard those 2 records, then you know what's up. The homie D.O.U.G.H. Yeah, it's time to get the donuts. Time to get to the money. We're going to stay out the way. That's it, fam. All right, man. Yo, dope interview. If you missed any parts of this interview, make sure you check it out on our YouTube channel or our Spotify playlist, man. Shout out to the homie D.O.U.G.H. for coming through doing this direct line interview with K100 Radio. Hey, we'll see you on the grind, fam. All right?
All right, man. Appreciate it.
For sure. Let's get to this next interview, though.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and